technology, manufacturing, management, or a number of additional options, Simplot offers not just a job, but a truly satisfying and rewarding career. Explore our diverse range of positions and find where you belong. Visit Simplot.com to view available positions locally and across the United States. That's Simplot.com, a world of career opportunities.
Enjoy 4 seasons of fun in Afton, Wyoming. Winter snowmobiling, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing. Spring and summer fishing, hiking, and kayaking. Fall hunting and camping. Bring your clubs and spend an afternoon at Vallivue Golf Course. Visit the world's largest intermittent spring. Walk underneath the world's largest elk antler arch. Come play in our backyard with 4 seasons of fun in Afton, Wyoming. Learn more at visitaftonwy.com.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, safety is our top priority, not just for our employees, but for their families too. Our commitment extends beyond the workplace as we proudly support and contribute to the local community in meaningful ways. We're more than just a mine. We're a pillar of strength for those who live here. Discover how we make a difference at Simplot.com. Join us in fostering a safer, stronger community. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
You're watching the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, broadcast exclusively through EastIdahoSports.com. Did you know that EastIdahoSports.com has a live scoreboard with all your local high school, college, semi-pro, and professional sports scores reported daily? Just go to the top of any EastIdahoSports.com page for the latest. And if you don't see the score you're looking for, click the All Scores button for an expanded view. EastIdahoSports.com, where back-to-back state championships happen.
In the heart of the Rockies, land is more than property. It's a legacy. Whether you're buying a family ranch, a mountain retreat, or selling farmland, it takes local knowledge and trusted hands. Austin Callison and Andy Neal, licensed in Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, bring unmatched experience with Hayden Outdoors, the West's premier land brokerage. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
It should be a fantastic matchup between the Boise Brave and the Vallivue Falcons. This game being played at the Mountain America Center in Idaho Falls, and what's going to be a finale for the day 2 of the Tip-Off Classic in its inaugural year. Vallivue coming off a win yesterday where they advanced into the semifinal game, defeating Hillcrest in that one, and Boise defeated Century in their game to advance to the semifinal. I'm Duke Gant, and Jack joining me here as well. Jack, this game, you look at it on paper, and Boise's a little younger, but they have a big size advantage.
Oh, yeah. A lot of length addition. Of their 11 players are listed at 6 foot or taller. So it's going to be tough for Vallivue, but Vallivue may be the more speed team. They're going to need to use that transition, that speed to their advantage tonight and see how they can combat this.
You and I had a chance to call the Vallivue game yesterday. Gutierrez, Betancourt. I mean, they're not the tall guys, but they can go amongst the giants and play down low in the rim as well as outside.
Yeah, so they have a backcourt. Just good shooters all around, but really with that transition game, it's going to be a big piece. If they do that, if they can do what they did yesterday in Hillcrest here against Boise, we got spot Star Valley.
That we do. The Star Valley Braves advancing earlier on with an overtime win over Sandpoint, a 70-69 final in that one. So the Star Valley Braves have advanced to the championship game in the boys bracket. Who will their opponent be? Either Boise or Vallivue. We'll find out in just a few moments. Boise out of course, Boise, Idaho, an enrollment of 2,059 in Idaho 6A classification, while Vallivue hails from Caldwell, Idaho, an enrollment of 1,251. So Boise with the height and also a much larger school. Vallivue, though, trying to prove a point and see if they can hang with the Brave. We'll see what happens as we get ready to tip off this game here in just a few moments. First, we are going to have your starting lineups with Vallivue in black, and Boise will be in white. And again, the winner goes to the championship game of the inaugural TitleOne Tip-Off Classic. That game will tip off at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you for joining us, Duke Dance. Jack Esplin here. Live coverage produced by SBI Media, made exclusive to watch for free online at eastidahosports.com. We're going to send it to the PA announcer. He'll give us our starting lineups for both the Falcons and the Braves. So let's go courtside with the PA as we get ready for tip-off time. Semifinal round.
Thank you, players, coaches, and our officials for helping this event be successful. At this time, we'd like to introduce the starters for the Vallivue Falcons. A sophomore, number 0, Victor Gutierrez. A senior, number 2, Dominic Petticourt. A senior, number 3, Zachary Hogue. A senior, number 5, Xander Wilson. And rounding up the floor for the Falcons, a senior, number 11, Noah Mitchell. The Falcons are coached by Mario Petticourt. And now, the starting lineup for the Boise Brave. A senior, number 0, Eli Rich. A senior, number 1, Will Garrett. A senior, number 2, Luke Sultan. A junior, number 3, Isaac Thacker. And running up the field for the Brave, sophomore, number 10, Harrison Bell. The Braves are coached by Manny Barada. Let's play some basketball.
That's your starting lineups here between the Boise Brave and the Vallivue Falcons. A trip to the tournament championship on the line in this one between these two great programs. Can Valleyview's speed and athleticism compete with the Boise Brave size underneath? We'll see how it all plays out. Vallivue, of course, in black. Boise will be in white. Now, we've talked about Boise's size. Worth mentioning, a bulk of their size are young. 5 sophomores on the roster. Most of them play the big positions.
Yeah, and with that length, looking to hopefully have success in the program for years to come.
And Boise quickly goes to the rim with a dribble drive from Luke Saltel, and he can't get to the rim. Rebounded quickly by Vallivue, and they lose it underneath, but recollected on the perimeter, and the Falcons retain possession. Try to get to the rim, kick out, 3, Gutierrez grazed the front of the cylinder and no good.
And Wilson had a great cut along the baseline there. He was open, but he kind of passed up the opportunity, and now Boise back on the other end.
They'll take a 3. That's a swish from the right side corner made by Isaac Thacker. 3-0 Brave early in the game. Betancourt. Ball moving around to Mitchell. Tries to thread the needle in the lane, but it's stolen away by Salto. He wants to drive and dishes it off late, and then the tip-in is there. The follow-through and the tip from Bell.
Great awareness there from Bell to get the tip in.
6-9, loose ball stolen away. Boise has the turnover. Rich leads the charge. Stop, kick out. Bell shot fake, and then give to Thacker. He'll set a screen. Now Thacker drives. Jumper on the post, no good. Bell with the putback, falling backwards and in. Giving the contact foul as well.
Yeah, Bell at 6'9", Boise's tallest player. He is going to be a hard one to guard all night long for Vallivue.
So a quick 7-0 lead for the Brave. With a chance to add to it, Harrison Bell misses the free throw. Rebound to Noah Mitchell. The View on the run. Now they'll run the half-court offense. Trailing 7-0 early in this semifinal. Mitchell drives in the lane, spins, hooks it up. Too strong, no good. Fights for the rebound, but can't get it. Board is pulled in by Boise. Transition three. Rimmed out, no good. Hogg on the board for Vallivue. Ball tipped at the half-court line and stolen. Here's Gibbert to the rim. No, another Vallivue rebound. They go transition on the other end. Gutierrez back behind to Hogg. Wants to drive baseline. Shut down, kick out. Three's away. Too strong, no good. Rebounded by Thacker. Back the other way we go. Still 7-0 to play. Boise Brave on top. Or 5:42 to play. Still 7-0 on the score. Down low, Bell double teamed it in. Great footwork. And he lays it up with the left hand. And a quick timeout for Vallivue as they find themselves in a hole early. 9-0 on the scoreboard. A 30-second timeout from the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic.
Afton, Wyoming boasts some of the best winter snowmobiling conditions in the United States. With terrain for both the experienced and beginner rider, the backcountry surrounding Afton has something for everyone. Stay warm and comfortable in Afton's fantastic lodging options and choose from a variety of dining establishments. Heading to Togety or Jackson? Be sure to take at least one day to experience the snow in Afton, Wyoming. Learn more at visitaftonwy.com.
Good start for the Boise Brave in this semifinal. They lead 9-0 over Vallivue. It is Falcons basketball coming out of their own timeout. 5:34 to play in the first.
And Harrison Bell for Boise, that big man, like we talked about earlier, he has been unstoppable. 6 points already in the early going here.
Ball moving around the perimeter. Here comes Mitchell, tries to attack, kick out. Betancourt gives it back and outside to Hogg. He can't drive. Here's Mitchell. Shot clock still at 15. Mitchell goes under the rim. Ball poked out from behind him. He lets it go out of bounds. It's going to stay with Vallivue. 11 seconds on the shot clock.
It's interesting early on because the game seems like it's going at a pretty fast pace, which is you would think what Vallivue would want, but no answers so far for the Falcons.
Gutierrez inbounds to Betancourt. Can't get off the shot. 8 seconds. Kick out. Here's a step back three for Wilson. No. Missed it. And the rebound to Boise. Soto has it. Screen set by Bell. And try to flip it over his head back to Bell. Or maybe go into the corner. Either way, it sails out of bounds untouched. Boise turns it over.
I couldn't tell where he was going with that because he threw it a little bit too high for the big man Bell, but still a turnover, and Vallivue looking to take advantage.
The View still held scoreless so far. 4:45 to play in the opening period. Here comes Hogg attacking on the right post. Help side defense. Hogg has to stop and dump it outside. With a move is Mitchell. He can't get to the rim either. Bingham. Betancourt in the lane amongst the Giants. Spin, shoot. Bouncing on the cylinder, but no good. And a big rebound for Boise. Will Gebert on the board.
Yeah, tough shot there from Vallivue. Not going to want to settle for those kind of shots.
Soto in the lane and 2 points. 11-0 for the Brave. Driving is Mitchell. Pulls up the jumper, and Falcons on the board. 11-2. Mitchell gets 2 points.
There you go. Yeah, it's going to go a long way for Vallivue. Just seeing the ball go through the basket could go a long way getting some momentum here for the View.
Ball moving around the perimeter now for Boise. Trying to drive into the lane. Now kick it out. Gebert hits the three. Will Gebert. One of the 5 seniors on this roster. It's 14-2.
Yeah, and if Boise can get those threes to fall, it's going to be a long night for the Falcons.
Another steal for Boise. Loose ball picked up by Rich. Drives the post. No shot. Back to Bell. And he'll hand off to Luke. Has a screen. Drives. Rim high off the glass and too strong. No good. Bingham has the rebound. Out in front to Gutierrez. And that's the Vallivue game. They have to win the fast break and beat the defense down the floor.
Yeah, that's Vallivue's bread and butter right there. Gutierrez getting out ahead of the pack. Good transition layup to make this a 10-point game early.
Under 3 minutes remaining in the first period. Here's a lob and a backwards dunk.
My-
Whoa!
What?
Bell elevates, and the two-handed slam behind his back.
We haven't seen a lot of those, much less backwards and an alley-oop at that. What an athletic move from Bell.
I can't believe what that just happened. The ball out of bounds. Okay now. Hold on a little bit. All right, so we've seen, here's the replay. Are you kidding me?
Goodness, man. It's one thing to have the length, being 6'9", but to contort your body like that, have the awareness, catch the ball around the rim, and then put it into the hoop, that is a spectacular move that you're not going to see very often, especially in high school sports.
And do it backwards, by the way. That's a first for me. I've seen a couple lobs in the high school level, but not like that one. And the three is missed by the Brave. Loose ball in the backcourt, 16-14. Brave gets possession back to the rim. No good, but the cleanup, rebound, and shot for Will Saunders.
Now, first points off the bench, too, for the Brave, or for either team, rather.
18-4. In the lane, ball stolen away. Hudson Dunn with the steal. Out in front and on the run, it's going to be a foul on Bingham. Stops the clock at 1:53 remaining in the first.
Yeah, good move there from Crocker to get the defenders up in the air, force the foul, because it was a tough situation he was put in there under the basket, but force the foul, and now he's going to the line.
First attempt is no good. Remains 18-4. Two team fouls right now on Vallivue. No team fouls given to Boise. That last one was the first personal for Bingham as the second free throw rattles in. 19-4. What a start for Boise here with 1:50 remaining in the first. Gutierrez will travel. Turns it over.
Yeah, it would have been a turnover either way. Passed it right to Boise. But either way, the Brave still have possession here. Up 15 already in this first quarter.
Luke will take it across the half-court line for Brave. Feeds to Saunders. Around the arc and into the corner. Down low underneath. Ball stripped away and knocked out of bounds. Heads up play by Gutierrez. And it was last touch by Boise trying to collect it before it went out of bounds. Great play by Victor. 1:33 remaining in the opening period. 19-4.
Vallivue got some size now out on the court with a combination of Mitchell, Bingham, and Wilson trying to combat that Boise size as well.
Here's Mitchell. Looks for a screen from Bingham. Now goes to his right. Betancourt round the screen, down to the lane. Got there to the rim and missed the shot, though. Fight for the rebound. Down low. Blocked, but a foul. Wilson able to finally get down to the rim. And that will put him to the free throw line. He'll have 2 attempts.
A great extra effort there from the View. I mean, Betancourt going in, triple teamed on the layup, but nevertheless, they scrap for the rebound, and now a chance at the charity stripe.
That makes it 19-5 with 1:14 to go. That was the first foul called on Boise in the period. 1:14 remaining with the second free throw good. (19-6). Boise with the basketball and across the half court. Screen set, drive, dump down low and open, but missed. Rebounded by Mitchell and a foul on Boise.
Yeah, that's a silly foul there from Dunn. Just blew the open layup. Obviously, that'll happen occasionally, but you got to convert those looks. But bailout for Vallivue there, and a good foul in favor of the Falcons.
Just 2 team fouls with 1 minute to go. Late first period. Gutierrez works right to Betancourt. Betancourt still needing an outlet. Finds Mitchell. 16 on the shot clock. Mitchell around a screen. Drives. Kicks. Down low, Gutierrez is tripped, hits his belly, and that will be another foul on Boise, just the 4th team foul. So one more puts Vallivue in the bonus. Or was it the 3rd? Looks like maybe just the 3rd team foul.
Yeah, looks like they're saying it was the 3rd, but
all right.
40 seconds left. Kind of hard to get in the bonus that fast.
Inbound 3, Betancourt, no. Backside rebound for Patrick of Boise. About a 1.5 second difference between the play clock and the shot clock right now. So Boise will step back and burn some time. A 19-6 lead. We roll down to 16 on the shot clock. Ball stolen by Vallivue to the rim. Too strong, but the trailer is there. Gutierrez lays it in after Betancourt has the steal. Big points to make it an 11-point game. Now Boise, they shoot, no good. Rebounded, ball loose, knocked out of bounds, and time will expire to take us to the end of one. A flurry out of the gate for Boise. Vallivue puts a few in towards the end of the period, and we head to the second with the Brave leading the Falcons 19-8. It's the Title I Tip-Off Classic with SBI Media and EastIdahoSports.com.
You're watching the Title I Tip-Off Classic, broadcast exclusively through EastIdahoSports.com. EastIdahoSports.com is your home for Eastern Idaho youth, high school, college, semi-pro, and professional sports coverage. For the latest news, results, and in-depth sports coverage, go to EastIdahoSports.com. EastIdahoSports.com, where Idaho State University sports happen.
In the American West, some properties are more than just land. They are legacies. Austin Callison and Andy Neild, licensed across Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, specialize in marketing iconic Western properties, and their expertise is evident in the sale of the historic CK Ranch, spanning over 6,500 acres just south of Jackson, Wyoming. Trust the team that knows the land. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
Second period underway at the Mountain America Center in Idaho Falls. It's going to be Vallivue basketball with the possession arrow. Vallivue did get a few things going there at the end of the period.
And I really loved the awareness there from Betancourt, the aggressiveness at the end when Boise was just trying to dribble out the first quarter. Betancourt gets the steal, leads to the Gutierrez layup. Give Vallivue a little bit of momentum going into the second quarter.
Here's a nice give and go to the rim. Beautifully drawn up, exceptionally executed. Wilson, the give and go to the rim.
Wilson's second bucket of the night.
All right, now we're down to 9 as the Falcons have settled into this game a little bit. They're back into their zone. Ball movement for the Brave and a 3 in the corner. That ends the scoring for Boise and makes it a 22-10 game.
Now the third three-pointer for Boise, the second for Gebert.
Driving is Mitchell. Tries to sidestep to the rim. Can't, has to give it up outside. Almost a backcourt violation, but tracked down by Betancourt. 15 on the shot clock. Betancourt drives. Dishes to Gutierrez. Amongst the trees, blocked. Loose ball, though, picked up. Shot taken and in. Right place, right time for Wilson. The blocked ball rolled right to him in the middle of the paint.
And Wilson now up to 6 points, leading the way so far for the Falcons.
22-12. Vallivue starting to hang with Boise now. Here's a double team down low, and that's going to be a foul on Vallivue.
And if you're Betancourt there, good foul because he wrapped him up and he was making sure he's not going to get the shot off. If you're going to foul, that's the right way to do it.
Stops the clock. 6:48 to play in this second period. 2 shots from the line for the Brave. The first rolls around the inside of the cylinder and out. Clock is stopped at 6 minutes, 48 seconds. That's the first foul called of the period. So first team foul for Vallivue as the second free throw is good. First personal on Betancourt. Here comes Gutierrez. Work around the arc. Hogg back to Gutierrez. A little hesitation. Bounce down low, ball tipped, but a foul. That'll be a reach. Stops the clock. Boise picks up the whistle. That's their first of the period.
Yeah, Coach Betancourt for Vallivue looking for the flair for his team. He had a few guys open maybe in the corner. Betancourt was trying to wrap around, but unable to convert there.
Here's Betancourt now. Around the arc. Betancourt again in the corner. They go into the lane. Spin for Hogg. He has to kick it out. Now a three. Gutierrez short. Rebounded by Rich. Boise basketball. They're quickly down the floor. Feed to the right. Down low in the lane. Blocked and stolen by Mitchell. Beautiful defensive play. Mitchell down the floor. Tries to run with it. Kicks it into the lane. Retreats back outside. Here's Betancourt. No shot. Flick up top. Gutierrez and back outside again to Mitchell. Ball movement. Give it go again. And beautiful that time to Wilson in the corner. And he returns to Noah Mitchell cutting the lane. Back on the other side. No good. May have been deflected but saved before it goes out of bounds. Here's Boise. They'll reset. Three ball. Rich. No. Rebounded by Wilson. Out in front. Back down low. Back down to the lane and stripped out of bounds. Wilson almost had it. And all of a sudden, Vallivue is passing the ball around like all-stars. And they've gotten some open looks. That one just stripped out of their hands.
Man, just a flurry of events in these last few plays. Mitchell, the fake, goes in, the give and go, and gets the easy bucket.
Once again, Gutierrez in the lane. His scoop's up and no good. Still 23-14. Vallivue, though, settling into a little bit of a rhythm here, trying to dig back into the game. They went down 11-0 early, if I'm not mistaken. With 5:08 to play here in the second. Dish down low, and that's Eli Rich down on the baseline under the rim. 25-14. 4:55 to go. Second period. Wilson spins down the post. Tough shot, but in. Xander Wilson makes it a 9-point game.
Wilson showing off the athleticism. Has half his team's points. Scored 8 so far.
Now Boise will try to answer. To the right side corner. No shot. Now Thacker drives. This will be a foul on the floor to stop the clock at 4:30 to play in the second period. Second team foul for Vallivue. Second personal given to Gutierrez. (25-16). Kick out, shot fake. Thacker, mid-range, fade away, bouncing, no. Good rebound by Hogg of Vallivue. Falcons want to run. Wilson pops left side to Mitchell. Back to Wilson. Clock rolls down to 4:07. In the corner, no shot for Rodriguez, and he'll step back to the wing.
Wow, look at this mismatch there.
Here's Mitchell. 8 on the shot clock. 3 ball from Wilson. No. Ball tipped, and the rebound for Boise.
Yeah, the length of Bell, crucial there, and getting the contest on Wilson. Going to be hard to shoot over a guy that's 6'9" as a sophomore.
3:41 to go in the second period as there's another 3. That's a swish. You knew that was going in. Soltau with the triple. Lead back to 12, 28-16, 3:34 to play in the second. Timeout taken by the Falcons. Live coverage of the Title I Tip-Off Classic back in 60 with SBI Media and EastIdahoSports.com.
At Title I, we're more than a title and escrow company. It starts with respect, and we pass it on.
Because humility makes us better teammates.
We stay hungry on and off the field.
And healthy in mind and body. With integrity at every step.
And community in our heart.
You're watching the Title I Tip-Off Classic, broadcast exclusively through EastIdahoSports.com. Join our public Facebook group, East Idaho News-Sports, for Game Ball recipients, Photo of the Week voting, and other interactive sports coverage. And don't forget to follow along at EastIdahoSports.com. EastIdahoSports.com, where golden goals happen.
Coming out of the timeout, it's 28-16. Falcons had 3 timeouts remaining with 3:34 to play in the second period. And it's a 12-point advantage for Boise. Valley View's been able to hang with them through the last period or so, but Boise built that lead early, and they've held on to it.
Yeah, Boise's playing well. They have 5 3-point makes already from 3 different guys. So shooting the ball well and using their size to their advantage early here in the first half.
Going to have Rodriguez across the half-court line. Shot clock rolls to 25. The Falcons begin to make a move. Gutierrez deep, feed to Mitchell. Right side, spin, no shot. Dumps it down to Hogg, shot fake, and a foul. It's all about ball movement for Valley View. If you're not able to score on the fast break, it's been ball movement for the Falcons that's given them a chance.
Yeah, and that great dump down inside to Hogg as well, going to the free throw line. I mean, that was going to be a tough contested shot either way, but at least able to draw the foul to get an opportunity for some points here.
And they do get one. Zachary Hogg hits the first at the charity stripe. 3:12 remaining in the second period. It's now 28-17, a chance to make it a 10-point game. And he does. 28-18. Just over 3 minutes before halftime. Brave work the perimeter. Triple, right side corner, missed. Volley for the rebound. Valley View has it. Wilson, outlet to Gutierrez on the run. 3 in the corners away, but missed. Shot pulled by Rodriguez, too strong. Rebounded by Boise. They want to run. And it's stolen away by Valley View. Now on the runs, Gutierrez to the rim. Good. Victor Gutierrez, as good as they come in transition.
Pretty finish with the left hand, too. Almost was able to draw the foul. Boise defender got there a little late, though, but Gutierrez able to convert.
28-20. 2:20 to go. Down the left post, and that's a pretty move. Nobody stopped Thacker, and he pulled up the jumper on the post.
And good answer from Boise to put this lead back up to double digits. 2 minutes left in this first half.
Falcons look to answer now. Try by Hogg. Left hand off the rim and no good. That one almost dropped. So Tau, under 2 to go. 3 ball, short. Airballed into the hands of Wilson for the rebound. Goes to Hogg. Feeds right to Gutierrez. Jab step, has a screen. Takes a deep 3. No good. Rebounded by Boise on the run. 1-on-1 on the other end. Shot is good for Soltau. And that'll be a timeout by Boise. They've put the lead back up to 12 after Valley View cut it to 8. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here with the score sitting at 32-20. One of the great aspects of the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, each team able to play for a charity or non-profit from their home community. The Boise Brave, this weekend, they're representing the Idaho Food Bank. Help the Idaho Food Bank raise enough funds to provide food for approximately 3.7 million meals. Thanks to Hansberger Foundation for their generous match. Get involved. The Idaho Food Bank needs your support to end hunger in Idaho. Make a one-time donation or commit to a monthly amount of your choosing by visiting idahofoodbank.org. And the Boise Brave playing on behalf of the Idaho Food Bank this weekend. 1:33 to play before halftime. It is Valley View basketball to open up or come out after the Boise timeout. 4 timeouts remain for the Brave. Wilson in trouble. Tries to force a pass deep. It's stolen and somehow saved by Soltau. And then they somehow get it down the floor. Soltau leaping into his own bench to save it.
Yeah, Soltau, pretty play the last few plays for Boise. The layup on one end, then the steal that leads to another score.
Another steal for the Brave. Running is Gilbert, and he lays it in. And a flurry here at the end by Boise to make it 36-20.
Now, Boise kind of giving Valley View a taste of their own medicine here with the transition buckets. It's blowing this game a little bit out of proportion here.
Coach Betancourt going to his bench here at the end of the second period as there's another miss and a rebound. Boise wants to run with it. Soltau. Another steal, though, by Valley View. Here comes Betancourt. He scores in transition, and it's going to be good with a goaltending call. It was good anyway, but the Falcons will get the call, and 32.5 to go before half. So Vallivue had this cut to 8, and just like that, it was up to 16 for Boise.
Now only 32 seconds left, so there's going to be about a 2.5 second difference. Oh, no, 35-second shot clock. So no shot clock here for the last possession. So Boise probably going to hold it. They don't want to give Vallivue any more momentum going into the half.
That last bucket for the Falcons made it a 14-point game. 22 seconds and counting. Some pressure from Rodriguez. Now he steps back. Soltau is content to stand in the midcourt circle, keep the dribble going, and burn some clock. 11, 10, and 9. Looks for a screen and will begin to make the moves. 7, 6, Soltau spins. Right side key at 3. Step back, fade away. Tough shot, but a rebound and a putback. Tip up, no. Bell almost got it. And then Gebert almost got it, but the buzzer sounds, and that will take us to the half with the Boise Brave 36 and the Vallivue Falcons 22. Silver Star halftime show on the way next with the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic live from the Mountain America Center. SBI Media production made possible only on EastIdahoSports.com.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
You're watching the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, broadcast exclusively through EastIdahoSports.com. For continuing coverage of the tournament and all other local sports, be sure to join EastIdahoSports.com and join our public Facebook group, East Idaho News-Sports, to join in on the conversation. EastIdahoSports.com, where first touchdowns in 6 years happen.
Discover your future with Simplot, where a multitude of career opportunities await. Whether you're interested in mining, agriculture, engineering, technology, manufacturing, management, or a number of additional options, Simplot offers not just a job, but a truly satisfying and rewarding career. Explore our diverse range of positions and find where you belong. Visit Simplot.com to view available positions locally and across the United States. That's Simplot.com, a world of career opportunities.
Enjoy 4 seasons of fun in Afton, Wyoming. Winter snowmobiling, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing. Spring and summer fishing, hiking, and kayaking. Fall hunting and camping. Bring your clubs and spend an afternoon at Vallivue Golf Course. Visit the world's largest intermittent spring. Walk underneath the world's largest elk antler arch. Come play in our backyard with 4 seasons of fun in Afton, Wyoming. Learn more at visitaftonwy.com.
Back in the Mountain America Center for the inaugural TitleOne Tip-Off Classic. Final game of the day, a semifinal matchup in the boys bracket between the Vallivue Falcons and the Boise Brave, where it's 36-22, the Brave on top over Vallivue. Duke Dance and Jack Esplin here with you on the headset today. Jack, Boise jumped out to, I think it was an 11-0 run, if I'm not mistaken, at the beginning of the game. Built that 11-point lead. Vallivue was able to settle in, get some fast break points, make some things happen at the rim, but just not really able to dig into that early deficit.
Yeah, Boise doing a lot of things right in this first half, kind of giving Vallivue what Vallivue has been giving to other teams so far out in transition. Boise now 3 players right now with 8 points at least in Gebert, Soltau, and Bell. And then for Vallivue, no 3-pointers yet hit for them, but a little bit of distribution, especially among the starters. Wilson leading for them with 8 points. So Vallivue, they're going to need to do a few things differently here in the second half if they want to get back into a 14-point game. But again, anything can happen. We still got 16 minutes to play.
That's true. It is the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic and the Silver Star halftime show. Discover more about Silver Star's internet plans and how they can keep you connected. Stay connected. Stay close. Visit silverstar.com. That is silverstar.com with the halftime show presented by Silver Star, of course. 36-22, your halftime score. Boise over Vallivue in the semifinal round of the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic. From the Mountain America Center, live coverage with SVI Media, exclusively available at EastIdahoSports.com.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, safety is our top priority, not just for our employees, but for their families too. Our commitment extends beyond the workplace as we proudly support and contribute to the local community in meaningful ways. We're more than just a mine. We're a pillar of strength for those who live here. Discover how we make a difference at Simplot.com. Join us in fostering a safer, stronger community. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
You're watching the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, broadcast exclusively through EastIdahoSports.com. Did you know that EastIdahoSports.com has a live scoreboard with all your local high school, college, semi-pro, and professional sports scores reported daily? Just go to the top of any EastIdahoSports.com page for the latest. And if you don't see the score you're looking for, click the All Scores button for an expanded view. EastIdahoSports.com, where back-to-back state championships happen.
In the heart of the Rockies, land is more than property. It's a legacy. Whether you're buying a family ranch, a mountain retreat, or selling farmland, it takes local knowledge and trusted hands. Austin Callison and Andy Neal, licensed in Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, bring unmatched experience with Hayden Outdoors, the West's premier land brokerage. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
Afton, Wyoming boasts some of the best winter snowmobiling conditions in the United States. With terrain for both the experienced and beginner rider, the backcountry surrounding Afton has something for everyone. Stay warm and comfortable in Afton's fantastic lodging options and choose from a variety of dining establishments. Heading to Togety or Jackson? Be sure to take at least one day to experience the snow in Afton, Wyoming. Learn more at visitaftonwy.com.
Live from the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic with SVI Media and EastIdahoSports.com. Silver Star halftime show with Boise ahead of Vallivue in this semifinal matchup, 36-22. As you take a look at some of those first half highlights, we'll take a look at the bracket. One play in particular, though, we're gonna watch for. So if you see it coming up, you let me know, because you know what I'm talking about. Looking at the bracket first, the girls' bracket is set for tomorrow. In the championship game, it's going to be Bora and Hillcrest in the championship.
There we go. The lob.
Yeah, the lob in the back.
The lob to Bell was just incredible.
Yeah, we could show that one all day. So it's Bora and Hillcrest in the championship game for the girls tomorrow. That third place game is going to be Bishop Kelly and Mountain Home. We'll play each other in that game tomorrow. 6:30 tip-off time for the girls' championship, again, between Bora and Hillcrest tomorrow evening. Here in the boys' bracket, everything's set and ready to go. First off, it is going to be Coeur d'Alene in the consolation championship game. And I believe they're playing, is it Century or Hillcrest? I missed that. Is it Hillcrest? Mm-hmm. So it's going to be Hillcrest against Coeur d'Alene in the consolation championship. And it will be Star Valley and to be determined in the championship game. Winner of this one will meet the Star Valley Braves at 8 o'clock here on this gym tomorrow night in the tournament championship. Right now, Boise in the lead. We'll see if Vallivue can make some of those adjustments. I don't know if Boise really caught him off guard, but maybe it was just the size that is just hard to compete with. The Boise came out really, really strong with their big guys down low at the beginning of the game to build that early lead.
Yeah, no, and I think it'd be safe to say Boise, one of the longer, taller teams in this tournament. I mean, like we said earlier, 9 of their players are 6 foot or taller, which is a lot, especially for a high school team. So Vallivue going to have to find a way to get around that size, combat that a little bit, see if they can get some shots to drop, because they're still in this one.
We'll see how it all plays out. We'll take a final break here. Second half on the way next with the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic production with the video broadcast made possible with SVI Media, exclusive to EastIdahoSports.com.
You're watching the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, broadcast exclusively through EastIdahoSports.com. EastIdahoSports.com is your home for Eastern Idaho youth, high school, college, semi-pro, and professional sports coverage. For the latest news, results, and in-depth sports coverage, go to EastIdahoSports.com. EastIdahoSports.com, where Idaho State University sports happen. You're watching the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, broadcast exclusively through EastIdahoSports.com. EastIdahoSports.com is your home for Eastern Idaho youth, high school, college, semi-pro, and professional sports coverage. For the latest news, results, and in-depth sports coverage, go to EastIdahoSports.com. EastIdahoSports.com, where Idaho State University sports happen.
In the American West, some properties are more than just land. They are legacies. Austin Callison and Andy Neild, licensed across Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, specialize in marketing iconic Western properties, and their expertise is evident in the sale of the historic CK Ranch, spanning over 6,500 acres just south of Jackson, Wyoming. Trust the team that knows the land. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
To the Mountain America Center with the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic. That's it for the Silver Star halftime show. Again, Silver Star can be found online. Helps unlock the moments you live for. Get better connected. Get Silver Star Internet online at silverstar.com. Start of the second half of play in this consolation game between the Vallivue Falcons and the Boise Brave. Boise with a 14-point advantage heading into the second half with a 36-22 lead. It is Vallivue basketball to open up the half. See if Vallivue is able to regroup and see how they're going to compete with the size down low. But as we've seen in this game, it's not just the size. Boise is very controlling with the basketball. They don't turn it over. They're able to run with it as well. I've been impressed by Luke Salto, amongst others, for Boise. They're more than just big.
Yeah, a lot of great things from Boise in that first half and hitting their shots from anywhere on the court. A lot of long-range shots and inside. They're doing it from everywhere as opposed to just inside of the arc, mostly for Vallivue.
Soltau on the left side key. Kicks it out. Extra pass. No shot in the corner. Back down to Bell. No good. Great defense to make it a tough shot for Bell. Rebounded by Vallivue. Falcons on the run. Work it back outside to Mitchell. Kick into the corner. Nothing there for Hogg, and the offense will reset outside. Hogg again drives. Jumper below the free throw line, off the mark, but a foul. And they'll put Zachary Hogg to the free throw line for 2 attempts. So good start for Vallivue. They get a stop on defense and will be to the free throw line on offense.
Yeah, this is where this game starts for Vallivue now. Hitting your free throws, making sure you convert on these 3 points, basically.
Free throw is good. I believe they give Eli Rich the foul. That's his first personal. First team foul early on in the third period as the second free throw rolls in. Back to a 12-point game, 36-24. Vallivue needs some more stops now on defense. Thacker with the dribble up top for the Braves. He'll stop, feed right, deep threes away, no good. Rebound pulled in by Gutierrez, then he has it swatted away and taken by Boise. The Brave has Gebert. He can't get to the rim. Defense is on him, and now they run the half-court offense. Rich wants to drive. There's going to be a foul on the floor against Vallivue to stop the clock at 6:50 in the third. So they give the foul to Wilson his first, and there's a shooting foul. That's going to send Saltau to the free throw line. He'll have 2 attempts.
Good move from Soltau, too. Getting on the inside on the right. He had a clear lane to the basket for the most part, but Betancourt making sure that he at least has to go earn it at the free throw line.
Clock is stopped at 6:46. Second team foul of the period for Vallivue. And the free throw for Soltau is in. Makes it 37-23. One more to go from the stripe for Luke. Got it.
Now, Soltau, the first player in double figures today with 10 points now.
Now Vallivue works the arc. Baseline for Betancourt. Skip it back outside. Three. Halfway down, but no good. Rebound. Kick up the lane to Gutierrez. Back down low. Shot fake. Spin around. Jumper in. Zachary Hogg. The turnaround in the paint.
A good shot there from Hogg, too. Just the awareness that he was that close to the basket. Easy one to put back up and in.
38-26. Here's a three. Good. Will Gabbert. And every time Vallivue gets something going, it seems like Boise able to answer, and they hold on to this lead. 15 off the square, but no good. Rebounded by Boise.
Way to keep it with it, though, for Wilson. Trying to get it in. Thought he might have called a foul there, but no fouling. Now Boise back on the other end.
Bell, one-on-one in the lane. Spins, fade away. Short, no, but rebounded by Boise. Kick out three, good. Luke Soltau from the miss.
Up to 13 points now. Soltau shooting well in this game from everywhere.
It's going to be a foul on the floor against Boise as Betancourt was trying to run the floor in transition. Stops the clock at 5:36 to play in the third. 44-26. Boise with the lead. Vallivue with the ball. 2 team fouls each. Last foul given to Eli Rich, his second personal. Here's a great backdoor cut, but the pass tipped and then loose. Picked up eventually by Boise. Brave on the run. Gebert to the rim. Stripped away and stolen by Hogg. And then taken right back by the Brave. No good. Put back no good, but a foul.
Wow, what an effort, though, from Hogg at the initial shot there by Boise. Able to alter, able to kind of strip the ball away. But Boise, they didn't give up on it, and now they're going to the free throw line.
This is Will Gebert to the stripe. Clock is stopped now at 5:13.
Gebert kind of taking a little breather at the free throw line here, too.
That's a little too strong. There's a chance to make it a 19-point lead, which would be the largest of the game. In the second period, Vallivue was able to cut it down to 8. And then right after that, Boise went on a run, put it up to 16, and now it's at 19. Hudson Dunn will get his first minutes of the game for the Brave.
Gebert joining Soltau now. 12 points for Gebert, along with 15 for Soltau. Or 13, excuse me.
Gutierrez, right side to Betancourt. Pivots on the perimeter. Shot clock at 15. Mitchell dumps down to Gutierrez, in trouble and stolen away. A steal for the Brave. Down the floor, Soltau, big move, crossover, missed it, but the putback. Bell aboard and a bucket. 4:34 to play in the lead now at 21, 47-26.
And Bell now also into double figures. The third Boise Brave into double digits today.
Double team up top. Finds Betancourt 3. No. Deep rebound pulled in by Mitchell. Falcons keep possession. Mitchell, kick out. Betancourt drives. Tough shot off the square and in.
Oh.
Nicely done by Dominic.
Now that was a much-needed bucket for the Falcons. Letting lead swell. Got it back under 20, but they're going to need a lot more than that.
Now they need a stop. Here's a good defensive play down low by Mitchell to deny the drive. Forces the ball back outside to Eli Rich. Now Bell turns. Shot good. The defender fell down. And Bell turned around, and there was nobody else there. Wide open for 2. 49-28. Back to 21-point lead for the Brave as it's even more now. A 3-ball from the corner left side. Vallivue with that triple makes it 49-31. The Brave on the other end. Up top, Soltau. Feeds to Dunn. He loses the ball. There's going to be a whistle to stop the clock at 3:16 to go, third period.
You can see Betancourt didn't like that call. He's trying to get the poke out, trying to get the steal. Vallivue still fighting here, down 18. Just over 3 minutes left in the third.
Inbound play into the lane. Shot no good. Rebound by Betancourt. Falcon basketball. Mitchell. Dribbles to the right, centers things up to Gutierrez. Clock hits 3 minutes to go in the third period. Dribble drive, turnaround jumper, missed everything and out of bounds.
That was a good stop on a dime. Turned around, tried to get it up, but couldn't get it to touch the rim. Unfortunate, just missed possession there for Valley View.
49-31, 2:58 to play in the third period. And Boise on top of Valley View with the basketball. Jaden Walker into the game, another one of the sophomores on the Boise roster. He has it now, left side, takes the three, no good. Deep rebound pulled in by the Brave. They'll have the another possession. So Tao feeds right, open again. Walker, no, short. Good box out and rebound for Rodriguez. Valley View basketball. Mitchell under the rim, shot, no, but a foul. Good attacking, good aggressive attack by Mitchell, and he goes to the line.
Yeah, just what I was going to say there. Mitchell, good aggressiveness, good awareness, too, to know that he had those defenders draped around him, draws the contact, and now a chance to cut deeper into this lead.
2 minutes, 27 seconds is where the clock is stopped here in the third period. And the free throw from Mitchell is good on the front end. That foul was given to Soltau, correction, that was given to Hudson Dunn, his second. 3 team fouls on Boise, 4 team fouls on Valley View, as the free throw is good on the second attempt as well. 49-33, 2:20 to go. Third period in the semifinal game. Dump down low, shot fake up, over the rim and in with the foul.
No, good effort and just good strength there from Crocker inside, able to get it to go, able to try to keep Boise back afloat with the 18-point lead they got.
Free throw is good. Makes it a 3-point play, and the lead back up to 52-33 now. 19-point advantage. Valley View on the perimeter. Bingham finds Gutierrez. Double team, now they back off. Left side, Rodriguez. 3, good. Dinks it off the back cylinder and in for the triple.
And that's I believe the first triple of the game for the Falcons, so trying to explore that part of their game.
To the right side corner. Boise with the basketball. Leading now by 16 after the triple. Double move in the lane. Had 2 points. Luke Soltau.
From Soltau.
How do you guard it?
That's a good question.
Spin move. Down the left post now. Shot. Bouncing. No. Rebound loose. Pulled in by Hogg. He can't finish it. Rebounded this time by Boise. Brave basketball. Soltau feeds right through the hands of his teammate, but picked up by Dunn. He goes baseline. Aggressive take for him. No good. Hogg on the board. Valley View basketball.
Now this physicality, you're seeing the refs letting them play a little bit more. Kind of fun to watch and going back and forth at each other.
Rodriguez, a freshman, getting quite a few minutes of the game for the Falcons. Clock down to 42 seconds. Ooh. Catch and shoot for Hogg. Couldn't hit it, though, and then he's fouled. Going to be a foul against Boise on that one. Stop the clock at 39.6.
Hogg's been pretty aggressive for most of this night, trying to get inside and get those paint points for Valley View. Still only down 18. We still got a full quarter left, and, of course, at least a possession here for Valley View inbounding under the basket.
That is the 4th team foul on Boise. Valley View inbounds to Rodriguez. Flick across the court. Able to find Mitchell. He wants to drive. Goes to the rim. Good with a foul. Noah Mitchell to the line for the and one.
Now that play from Mitchell all set up by Rodriguez. Kind of a cross-court pass from one wing to the other. Through a couple of Boise defenders, and Mitchell did the rest with it.
Free throw bounces and drops. 30 seconds in the third period. A 15-point lead now for Boise. No shot clock. Brave work the perimeter. 16 seconds. Down to 13. Now 10. Boise will make their move. 8. Here's Dunn. Down low on the baseline, stepping out of bounds and turning it over to Vallivue. So the Falcons will have it full court in front of them, 5.4 seconds on the clock.
That's a big possession here. If you can get something to go, whatever it may be, I mean, you're going to have a shot at something. If you can get it, cut it down to 12.
Boise with pressure. Now they back off. Gutierrez in the front court, 2-1. Here's a deep three from Mitchell, no good. And we go to the fourth period with a 15-point game. Boise Brave, 54. Vallivue Falcons, 39 with a TitleOne Tip-Off Classic. Produced by SBI Media, exclusive to EastIdahoSports.com.
At TitleOne, we're more than a title and escrow company. It starts with respect, and we pass it on.
Because humility makes us better teammates.
We stay hungry on and off the field.
And healthy in mind and body. With integrity at every step.
And community in our heart.
It's still anyone's game here.
Back at the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic and heading into the fourth period. The one thing Vallivue has been able to do is keep the game within reach. You and I were just talking about it. Boise was threatening to kind of balloon this game open. Had a 20-point lead or so a couple of times. Vallivue able to hang around and keep it competitive. They trail by 15 right now with a full quarter ahead of them. So if you can keep things on track, maybe get it to 10 or less with at least 4 minutes to go, you got a shot.
Yeah, still anybody's game. Obviously, you don't want to go into the final frame with a 15-point deficit. But we saw this earlier, Sandpoint against Star Valley earlier in the day. Sandpoint down about 8 points in the last 2 minutes or so. Able to force overtime, did lose the game, but still gives hope to a team like Vallivue in this situation.
Vallivue does have the ball to open up the period. Here's Bingham. Has the ball tipped away, loose, but recollects. Now on the court again, goes down to get it. And still on the court, it's going to be a timeout taken by Boise to make sure they keep possession. Down on the floor was Dunn. And a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it here to tell you about the Vallivue Falcons charity that they are playing for. It's the Dream Factory of Idaho. At the Dream Factory, well, they grant dreams because every child deserves joy, hope, and belonging. Wish granting for children with critical and chronic illnesses across the Treasure Valley and beyond. That is the nonprofit fundraiser for the Vallivue Falcons. Dream Factory of Idaho. You can learn more at dreamfactoryidaho.org. That's dreamfactoryidaho.org, and there you can see all the various charities and nonprofits being represented by all the teams across the entire tournament this weekend. One of the great aspects of the tournament as we resume play here at the Tip-Off Classic.
7 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Still basically the full quarter left. Vallivue, like we said, they're still in this. They have hope. They're going to keep fighting to the end, and that's what you want to see from either team.
Soltau dumps down low to Thacker. He'll pull up the baseline jumper, hit the side of the backboard, volley for the rebound, and into the hands of Soltau. He's double-teamed, almost lost it, but collects it. Able to find Rich as an outlet, and then back to Soltau. Crossover move, spin, and retreats. Shot clock at 10. Screen set. Soltau lost it, picked up by Bingham, and a travel. So they get the stop, and Bingham tries to throw it out in front, an extra step.
Yeah, those are just those ones that you look at it and you go, oh, man, like, why did I do that? I should have been more aware of the situation. Good thought for Bingham, but just wasn't thinking with his feet there.
7:16 remains in the game. Inbound to Bell. Back to the backboard kick out. Soltau for three. No. And rebounded by Hogg. Vallivue basketball. Hogg will run with it. Stop at the three line. Dish it left side to Mitchell. Fires the three, but off the mark. No good. Rebounded by Boise. Thacker with the board. He's across the half court. Euro to the rim. No good. Went left side with the right hand. Couldn't connect. Rich on the right. This is Gutierrez. He'll spin. Can't get to the rim. Dumps it behind him to Mitchell, but he can't hit the shot. Extra rebound, though, and finally they cleaned it up with Zachary Hogg. 54-41. 13-point game. Vallivue still hanging around. Bell takes the three. No good. Rebound by Mitchell.
Had the open shot, and if Bell, again, if a big man like that is going to be able to hit him from outside, you better watch out.
Well, Vallivue gets another stop with the ball on the right. Here's Hogg in the lane. Step back jumper. No good. Tipped and taken away by Boise. And now the Brave on the run. Bell, shot fake, and in. 56-41 with 6 minutes remaining in the fourth period.
And now 14 points as well for Bell. Big piece of this offense for Boise.
Mitchell on the outside. Hands off to Gutierrez. Back to Mitchell. Looked at the rim, but no shot. Up top to Rodriguez. He wants to make a move. Spins. Can't get to the rim himself. Gutierrez right side. And a timeout taken by Vallivue. We'll take the timeout along with Coach Betancourt. 5:42 to play in the fourth period. Boise 56, Vallivue 41. And this is going to be a 30-second timeout from the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic.
You're watching the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, broadcast exclusively through EastIdahoSports.com. Join our public Facebook group, East Idaho News-Sports, for game ball recipients, photo of the week voting, and other interactive sports coverage. And don't forget to follow along at EastIdahoSports.com. EastIdahoSports.com, where golden goals happen.
Here we go. Back in the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic in the fourth period, 56-41 on SVI Media and EastIdahoSports.com. It's the Vallivue Falcons trailing the Boise Brave. Current score 56-41. And Vallivue almost able to pull that to within 10 points a moment ago. Couldn't hit the shot, and Boise able to hit on the other end, so pushes it back to 15. It will be Vallivue basketball, I believe. Yep, coming out of the break, Eli Rich will inbound.
They've had a Falcons have had a few chances. They're going to have another chance here, and every possession counts here with 5 minutes, 40 seconds left.
Gutierrez up top. Has a screen. Jumper on the elbow. Almost down, but no good. Fight for the rebound. Tipped up and almost winning off the tip. And there it is. We're playing volleyball in the Mountain America Center, and finally Wilson able to drop it in for two. Down to a 13-point game. And again, the Falcons just hang around. Another stop. They'll get the steal. Wilson down the floor. Works to Gutierrez. He drives. Flick up top to Rodriguez. Deep three off the side cylinder. No good.
Yeah, Betancourt went down. He's hobbling back into play, but a bit of a numbers game here for Boise.
They'll take the three. Miss it. And another stop, and now on the run. Here comes Betancourt, one-on-one. Tries to bounce to his teammate, and he does. Goes to Gutierrez in the corner, but left it short and no good. Rebounded by Boise. Feed to Thacker. He'll drive, dumps to Bell, and in for two.
Yeah, that one was too easy. Bell was already on the inside, took advantage. They had no contest, really, and it gets him up to 16 points now.
4 minutes and 26 seconds to go. Three balls good. Big one for Rodriguez. Andre makes it a 12-point game. 58-46 as we near the midway point in the fourth.
Helping keep the view in this. That's his second three-pointer of the night.
Bell drives, dishes down low. Shot no, but a foul. Luke Soltau will go to the free throw line with 4:08 to go in the game.
Soltau and Bell right now competing for the game high in points. Soltau can surpass Bell here if he makes his two free throws. He's sitting at 15 with Bell at 16.
They give Wilson the whistle. That's his second personal foul, first team foul, as the free throw is good for Soltau. 13-point lead. Vallivue able to, keep it within reach, but just can't get under the 10-digit or the double-digit scoring margin differential here with 60-46 the score now. 4 minutes left of the game, a 14-point difference. Three ball away and in. Well, that'll help. Dominic Betancourt, the triple.
That'll certainly help. He's up to 7 points now. Luckily, it looks like the injury didn't do too much when he went down earlier.
Down to an 11-point game. Still an opportunity as they drive. Shot no good, and here's the chance to pull to within under 10, but then a bad pass and stolen away by Boise.
Yeah, good anticipation from Soltau, picking that one off almost like a DB.
Soltau has it in the circle. Covering him is Betancourt. Feeds to the right side, bounce to Bell, one-on-one in the lane, fade away, bouncing and drops in for two. 62-49, 3:15 to go in the game. Big crossover move by Betancourt, can't get to the rim. Now spins, shoots, scores. Dominic Betancourt, some points back-to-back. And again, Vallivue just keeps hanging around. Boise unable to really put him away. Another timeout taken by the Falcons. We'll take this one as well. 62 for Boise, 51 for Vallivue. Full timeout back in 60 from the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
You're watching the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic, broadcast exclusively through EastIdahoSports.com. For continuing coverage of the tournament and all other local sports, be sure to join EastIdahoSports.com and join our public Facebook group, East Idaho News-Sports, to join in on the conversation. EastIdahoSports.com, where first touchdowns in 6 years happen.
Discover your future with Simplot, where a multitude of career.
Back after the Falcon timeout with 3:11 to go in the fourth period. Vallivue continues to just hang around. Boise not able to put them away. The Brave did have a 20-point lead a couple of times, but Vallivue's able to cut it back to within this kind of 10 to 15-point margin. Not able to get over that 10-point hump, though. It is Brave basketball. Pull-up jumper, good. That's from the low baseline by Thacker. Makes it 64-51. Gutierrez goes to Rodriguez. Back to Gutierrez. Pulls the trigger on the three. Looked like it might drop, but just short. Rebounded by Boise. Ball loose on the court. Diving for it and still going for it. Almost. Still loose on the court. And Vallivue comes up with it. And to the rim. Blocked by Bell.
Wow. What a scrum there between both teams. Surprised there was no foul called there on Wilson on the inside. And instead, it's on Vallivue. And now Boise. Another foul going against Vallivue, but Boise will take it.
Here's a look at that
side.
Last shot, actually, but 2:28 to go. That was a big block by Bell. They don't blow the whistle, and it's going to be Brave basketball. Time running out for the Falcons. And a front court foul given to Betancourt. Stops the clock at 2:23. And I believe Betancourt just fouled out.
Yeah, it looks like it. That's his fifth personal. So now they're going to send Hogg in for Betancourt as his night is done.
Third team foul on Vallivue. 2:23 to go in the game. Boise Brave basketball. Inbound backcourt now across the timeline. Soltau to Bell. Baseline to the rim underneath. Left it short though. Rebounded. No good on the putback. Loose ball tracked down in the corner. Still Boise basketball with the new shot clock. Then tipped away. Loose but picked up again by Boise. Keep the dribble alive. Fake it. Underneath. Scoop. Rolls. It almost falls in. I thought that was going to get the friendly spin, but it doesn't. Thacker will go to the line for two.
Wow, what an incredible effort, though, from Thacker. I mean, he split a few defenders, did a little Euro, and then went up with the left hand. Unfortunately, not able to get the finish.
Free throw is good on the front end for Isaac. Clock is stopped at 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the final period with a 14-point lead now for Boise. Make it 15, 66-51. Falcons running out of time here with under 2 minutes to go. Rodriguez to Gutierrez. Back to Rodriguez. Takes the three. The lefty just left it short, but got it back. Then puts it up again. Too strong that time. Backside rebound. Hesitate. Kick out. Hogg for three. No. Another rebound, though, underneath Betancourt. Back outside. Down low. Shot fake. Up. No. And this time Bell gets the rebound, and he'll spin away from traffic and be fouled.
Multiple opportunities. I mean, Valley View, yeah, they might be out of this game at this point, but a lot of second effort and just a scrappy team. You love to see the effort from the Falcons.
That foul will be the 5th on Valley View, so it's bonus shots now for Boise. Harrison Bell will take the 2 shots as Coach Varela of Boise will go to his bench. 15-point lead with 1:28 remaining. And Boise will empty their bench. Everyone but the shooter. And he's coming out next.
What a night, too, from Bell. Sitting at 17, could be at 18 if he makes this free throw here, but he's just put on a show tonight.
Missed the free throw. He just didn't want to come out of the game is what happened there.
Squeeze out the last minute and a half.
That's right. 1:20 to go. 67-51. Boise on top. Valley View works the perimeter in the corner. And it looks like Boise is on their way to advance. No quit, though, for Valley View. They get a rebound off the offensive side, and the putback is in. Timeout taken by Boise, so Coach Varela can get in his last subs. Get some minutes here in this great tournament for some of his other players. 1:03 to go and a full timeout taken. We'll take a 60-second break from the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic.
Discover your future with Simplot, where a multitude of career opportunities await. Whether you're interested in mining, agriculture, engineering, technology, manufacturing, management, or a number of additional options, Simplot offers not just a job, but a truly satisfying and rewarding career. Explore our diverse range of positions and find where you belong. Visit Simplot.com to view available positions locally and across the United States. That's Simplot.com, a world of career opportunities.
67-53. Boise on their way to a win against a good Valley View team, and it's going to be the Boise Brave and the Star Valley Braves in the championship game tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be a bit of a brave off, I guess we should say. But it's setting up to be a great matchup. Star Valley with a thrilling win earlier today in overtime, the first and I think only so far overtime game of the tournament. But we shall see. Still 8 games left tomorrow.
Boise trying to milk out the last minute. Valley View with the ball. Work around the arc. Here's a drive in and a kick out. Coach Betancourt also getting some of his bench players in here. And there's a deep three from Rodriguez, the freshman.
Wow. That one was from NBA range right there. That's his 3rd triple of the night.
Here's a steal and a score. And we're under 10.
And there's Cole Hogg, maybe the brother of Zach Hogg there, but gets his first points of the night.
The whistle will stop the clock at 25.9. So a little spark off the bench for Valley View. Cuts it to under 10 points, but just with 26 seconds to go in the game.
Might be a too little, too late situation for Valley View.
The foul does put Boise to the free throw line for 2 shots. 25.9 seconds remain. 2 attempts here from the stripe. First is good. Makes it a 10-point difference once again, 68-58. Valley View takes on Sandpoint tomorrow for the 3rd place game. And the free throw bouncing, and no good. But rebounded by Boise. Back to Dunn. Off the square and no. And the putback is in. Connor Patrick, another one of the sophomores. As Valley View has the ball go through the hands of Moran.
Yeah, good pass inside from Rodriguez. Just unable to corral it inside there.
10 seconds remains in the game. Boise basketball, no shot clock. They do have to cross the timeline to avoid the violation. That they do. Ball tipped to the front court, though. Stolen by Valley View, and they do not get the shot off in time. That takes us to the end of the game. Your final score is Boise with the win, 70-58. So it's Star Valley and Boise. The Braves and the Brave in the championship game tomorrow. That's an 8 o'clock tip-off time, while Vallivue will drop down to play Sandpoint for the third place game.
Yeah, good night from both teams out here. Vallivue on the positive side, 5 guys, I should say, with 9 or more. And Wilson led the way for them with 14 points. And then over on Boise's side, 3 guys into double figures with Bell and Soltau leading the way with 17 apiece.
Thank you so much for joining us. We are going to have Amelia Kazare. She's going to catch up with head coach Manny Varela. Head coach Manny Varela of Boise. And we'll get his thoughts on the game here in just a few moments. As they pick up the nice win. And we'll send it down to Millie right now. Millie, go ahead.
Thanks, Coach. Okay, so congrats on the win. What are your thoughts and what's been on your mind?
Our guys played hard, and we were excited about that. We knew that they were a challenge. They're a great team, so the fact that we can walk away with a win is exciting. Our guys are excited about that, and they're about to celebrate moving on, so that's pretty cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, back to you.
Thank you so much, Millie. As, again, the Boise Brave get the win, and they will be in the championship game tomorrow. That's a wrap for us today on day 2 of this great tournament. We'll have the conclusion tomorrow, third and final day of the TitleOne Tip-Off Classic. Live coverage will continue tomorrow with live coverage on SVI Media, exclusive to EastIdahoSports.com.